What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Suit Up Live. I am your host, Chris Deibler, Mr. Crockpot on Twitter. On tap for today, the DC Universe just dropped one of its most anticipated TV shows of the year, Swamp Thing. Episode 1 just came out. I'm going to give you my takeaways, and we're going to get a little muddy today, huh? All right, so as always, if you guys like what you see, make sure you hit like and subscribe below, and make sure to follow @SuitUpTPL on Twitter for everything superheroes, movies, TV shows, all of that. What do you say, guys? Suit up! I really liked it. Episode 1 of Swamp Thing felt like something that was taken straight out of a James Wan horror flick. I love the tone. I love the dark grittiness of the whole episode, really. My main takeaways were, it is what it is. It's not going to hold anything back. The gore was amped to 10. There was just one scene in the introduction, the first part of the show. One of the roots goes underneath a boat and impales someone and lifts them straight in the air. There was another scene where they're in a morgue and this guy that's already been infected by the roots that have just encompassed his whole body just suddenly comes out, and the roots literally come out of his body, and you can see the body split in half. The first episode of Swamp Thing was essentially building the relationship between Dr. Abigail Kane and Alec Holland. As we know in the comics, Alec Holland is a major part of Swamp Thing. But what I found really interesting was the storyline of episode 1 didn't really go the direction of Alec Holland. It was more along the lines of Alex Olsen, which is another origin story of Swamp Thing. So I thought that take was kind of interesting. So about 3/4 into the episode, you see that there's definitely a connection between Abby and Alec. They're in a cabin by themselves. They're having drinks, reminiscing. At one point, Abby admits that she Googled Alec. So there's definitely a connection there. They're building that relationship. Alec heads back out to the swamp to lay some samples, and there's a shadowy figure, shines a light on Alec, and sure enough, shoots Alec in the chest twice with seemingly a shotgun. Alec falls into the water just before the shadowy figure blows up his boat, and we see Alec's body just completely encompassed by roots from the swamp, and sure enough becomes Swamp Thing. Abby sees the explosion of the boat, sets out to rescue Alec, and Alec appears, as Swamp Thing. We get our first look. He's green. He's got those red beady eyes, and fade to black. Overall, I thought the show was very good. It was a really strong episode 1. If you're a fan of horror, gore, it seems to really nail that. And I'm very, very happy and excited that we're going to see a show that knows what it is moving forward. And I think it's a winner for the DC Universe. Again, thanks for listening, guys. If you like what you see, make sure you hit like and subscribe below. Suit up!